Thank you, Year 4, for rereading our class text, Fox. Now you should have something that looks like this, and this is my example. So I've collected lots of words that Margaret Wilde has used to describe fox, and I will read them to you now. Scarcely panting, haunted, smell of rage, envy and loneliness, flickers through the trees like a tongue of fire, scorches, streaks, rich red coat, feet scarcely touch the ground. What I want to do in this lesson is particularly concentrate on Margaret Wilde's use of imagery to describe the character of Fox. So I would first like to draw your attention to this phrase here that's written in green. Flickers through the trees like a tongue of fire. Now you may have noticed that this is in fact a simile. Now similes use the words like or as to compare one thing with another thing. And authors do this to create powerful images in a reader's mind. So it is in fact a type of imagery that's used. And this creates a powerful image in my mind because it makes me think that Fox is making quick, small, darting movements that are changing rapidly in brightness. Let's have a look at another example of imagery. Let's look at this word scorches. Now I want you to think, what else scorches through the landscape? If you're not sure what this word scorches means, and you've not heard it before, you could check a dictionary. So I use oxforddictionaries.com. You could type in the verb scorches, and underneath you will get a definition to aid your understanding. So scorches means, or to scorch means to burn and slightly damage a surface by making it too hot. And then we can check a synonym, it means burn. So it means to burn. Okay. Why do you think the author has chosen to use this imagery? Well, I think the author has used this word because she is comparing fox to fire. She's saying that he ran that quickly through the landscape. It's almost as if he was scorching the landscape, so burning it slightly. That's why I think the author has done that. You may think something different, and that's fine. Let's check another word now, haunted. The author described the fox's eyes as haunted. Now, if you check the dictionary, there are actually two definitions of the adjective haunted. So definition 1 is believed to be visited by ghosts. Definition 2, showing someone that is very worried. For example, there was a haunted look in his eyes. Now, I think the author is actually referring to definition number 2, and that is the author's intentions. So I think the author is trying to describe Fox as a character, as someone that's experienced a lot of pain in their life. Let's just look at one more example before I give you a task to do. Smell of rage, envy and loneliness. Now that's quite an interesting phrase used by Margaret Wilde. I wonder what rage, envy and loneliness smells like. So that's she's used more imagery there to create very powerful images in the reader's mind. So this is what I would like you to do today. I would like you to get a piece of paper, or you can do this in Google Docs, and I want you to write fire in the middle, and you can put a circle around it. And I want you to write any words or any phrases that come into your mind when I say the word fire. Okay. If you're really stuck, you can go into Oxford Dictionaries, type in the word fire to get a definition, and this may help you get started. Also, you can go on thesaurus.com, thesaurus.com, and you can get lots of synonyms that mean the same as fire, so that may help. And if you're feeling really clever, maybe you can try and create some sentences that use imagery. So you could use personification. So, for example, flames were licking the surface. So, personification is where you give non-human objects human characteristics. I've put a few examples here that you can finish off just to get you using some similes. So, fire was dancing like. So, maybe you can have a go at finishing that sentence off. So, think about what you would compare fire to. What does it remind you of? What was it dancing like? What was it glowing like? But like I said before, any words to do with fire, there's no right or wrong answer. Just give it a go. And tomorrow I will show you how to create sentences using the ideas that you've got today. Okay, so please ask if you have any questions. And that's the end of the lesson. Thank you.